Oh, we love when we hear that music in a gourmet holiday. That means that it's time for a special item, and we've got a special item at a very special price. Brand new today from Chocolate Moonshine, a 10-piece Artisan Truffle holiday bar offering. So what is a holiday truffle bar? First of all, a truffle bar is a truffle, but it's a little bit of a different shape, so it looks different than what you typically think of with the round truffles or maybe square truffles. It's still going to be a truffle that is loaded with rich, delicious Belgian chocolate, filled with a delicious ganache, covered in a beautiful shell that is hand painted with cocoa butter. And when you look at the patterns and the assortment that we're offering you and the way that it comes to you, this is the perfect gift idea to think about sending to someone and taking advantage of a build to ship to, or getting for your own family for the holiday. We have 2 ship weeks, November 6th and December 4th. Of course, right now it's the summer, so we're not able to ship chocolate. But if you put your name on the list, it'll get it there in time for holiday gift giving. So here's what you're going to receive. You get 2 of each of the flavors: double dark chocolate, 2 twisted candy cane, 2 hot cocoa with whipped cream, 2 chocolate covered strawberry, thank you very much, and then finally Rudolph's cherry cheesecake. We have the one and only Chris Warman, who is the creator of Chocolate Moonshine, to thank for this. This man has been in the fudge industry for over 30 years. It's nice to have you back. It was good to see you, first of all, with the remote in Atlantic City.
I got
with
some
the
color.
Fudge.
My pasty white skin, it needed it.
You got to spend a little time out at the beach. And now he is bringing to us something that is so different and so decadent. So talk to us, first of all, about the history of Chocolate Moonshine, and then we'll get into the details of the flavors.
Well, we came up with a name literally 20 years ago.
Yeah.
About 12 years ago, we started the Moonshine Bars. And it's a crazy story. I was literally on my knees praying for my daughter out of Deuteronomy and saying, "You're the apple of God's eye." And I said, "Lord, I need something different than the fudge," because I was going through a trial with some people. And I go to bed, I wake up crying, a Holy Spirit download. I have all of the flavors, the colors, textures, literally like 30 different flavors. I have 2 Israeli guys walk in my store. They're looking at their phone, they're looking at the bars, and I said, "Guys, what can I do for you?" They said, "How'd you come up with this?" I said, "You wouldn't believe what I told you." They said, "No, tell me." I said, "It came from a dream. I was praying out of Deuteronomy. Their eyes get like wide as saucers. They show me on their phone, and on their phone what was in my dream, and they said, 'These are chocolate mezuzahs.' I said, 'What's a mezuzah?' And they said, 'It goes in the right doorpost of the Israelites' home thousands of years ago as a prayer of protection.'" And we all were crying. We were literally crying for 10 minutes. So we use this as a vehicle to help people, but it is crazy delicious. A musician uses music notes. We use as a chocolatier flavor notes. So this is all about the flavor. And this first piece that you're looking at is the double chocolate. And you'll see this is a hand cast shell.
Turn that to the camera. So
I'm showing you
hold that right there. That's it. Just hold it right there. There we go. So you have, there's the ganache on the inside. Talk about the flavor.
So the flavor, please take a bite. The flavor is the most complex flavor you're ever going to get. Oftentimes when a woman takes a taste, she'll smell it first, the dopamine's released in the brain, and they're getting even more flavor notes because the brain's saying, "This is what's coming next."
And it's pretty. It's so pretty. This is beautiful looking chocolate. Like, you can tell that this is beautifully handmade chocolate. All right. And you get 2 bars of each one of the flavors. Next, we'll go into...
Well, Rudolph's cherry cheesecake. There you go.
Smell it first. Already 400 orders placed on this, by the way. Allie, come on in. Allie's,
there you go.
I ordered 2.
You
oh
already
my gosh.
I ordered 2.
Allie, 1 for you, dear.
Okay, thank you.
So you have the tart cherry, you have the tanginess of the cheesecake, and then you have the Belgian chocolate shell. But there's a little trick on this. We pulverize, my mouth's watering. We pulverize the cherries. We then re-steep them in a kettle of cream, and they're mixed together for a long period of time. And it's actually, an emulsion is created. And it's probably the most complex candy you'll ever taste in your life.
Yeah.
You can
this
taste.
Is beautiful.
The shell on the outside is
there's so much going on.
Light snap, so it's not too heavy of a shell, but the inside is all truffle. It's delicious. We've got some other flavors to go through.
Okay.
Next up.
Guys, you have to take a taste of this. Okay. Oh, let me see here.
I got it.
Okay, perfect. So you have the
Because they
twisted.
look like they're firm bars, but they melt in your mouth.
Here, take a taste,
Okay,
please.
what flavor is this?
This is the twisted candy cane. Take one bite of that.
Okay.
Ooh, wait, I'm gonna
And
smell it
something's
first.
something. There you go.
It's
So something
minty.
happens. The candy cane was actually invented to keep unruly children quiet. And you'll notice when you give this to adults, they get quiet because they're just thinking about the taste. It happens every time. They say, taste this.
Is it 'cause we're
It's hard to
really-
do with you guys.
Pretty amazing with the host. If you can keep a host quiet for a few seconds, that's good. All right, next up, let's go into the hot cocoa with whipped cream.
That's fresh mint, pulverized into the product.
Right?
Here you have, oh my gosh,
Oops, the fresh chocolate with the whipped cream.
right.
Look how beautiful they are.
Isn't that pretty?
So what you're having here is the hot cocoa bar, and on the in the box, you're going to get one of these that describes each flavor,
Right.
and then there's a story that goes with it that describes the flavor. But you have a whipped cream taste at the top, and then you have the hot cocoa
Get me in
with a
there.
little bit of the chocolate that is throughout the bar. It is absolutely adorable, exquisite, and this is a QVC exclusive. We don't do this for other people. We're doing this for you, for the gourmet holiday, for the Christmas season.
Well, get it now because this price goes up at the end of our show. You have, and this is a short show. It's only 2 hours
Right.
of eating today that Allie and I are going to be doing for you. And then last but not
we have
least,
to hurry and
this
eat
is
more then.
Rudolph's cherry.
Well, that was
Or this-
Rudolph's Cherry Cheesecake. This is our chocolate-covered strawberry bar.
Okay.
Oh, look how beautiful.
And what you have, again, is fresh strawberries. We had somebody in the green room a few minutes ago, because I had the strawberry bars out, and they're eating them. They say, this is not like normal candy that you get at Christmas time. I said, no, not at all. I said, those are flavors. This isn't flavor. This is strawberry. And we actually punch it up with just a little pinch of citric acid, which actually pronounces more of the strawberry flavor. It is so incredibly complex.
Unbelievable. And
It
that
tastes
with
like a chocolate-covered
champagne
strawberry.
It is.
would be delicious.
this.
This is one of those decadent, truly decadent treats. And talk about a gift for someone who is really gourmet is what we're talking about here. You have that friend that's really hard to shop for. Every year you've been maybe defaulting to the bottle of wine. Give the bottle of wine, but add this to the mix this year. $37.98 or $37.98 is the price right now, but that price will go up at the end of the show and it will not be offered for many months at a lower price. So you'll want to get this now. 5 easy pays on everything you're shopping for today. There is no auto delivery, but you can choose either November 6th, so you'll have it before Thanksgiving,
Right.
or December 4th.
Well, I bought 2 because I got to let you know, with 1,000 spoken for, I got a text from Santa before the show. He doesn't want milk and cookies. He gets a lot of milk and cookies. What he would actually prefer is this setup right here. So if you want to be on the nice list, which is that's why then I bought 2.
Sure.
I need to ensure
gotta
things
make
are
sure
locked
Santa's
down. We got
happy.
128 days to go.
Right.
But I also loved the idea with champagne and me and my husband, the kids are tucked into bed and we can have a little at-home date night moment.
It
No one
is.
gets the most decadent recipe
It is the
and
most
ingredients.
decadent, and these are a great date night bar. Some people call those the love packages. They said, send us a 10-pack of love bars. And again, the aphrodisiac of the chocolate and the ganache, most complex chocolate you're ever going to get.
Right.
People just taste it and they savor it. Some people will eat it all like crazy. Other people just take a little bite at a time.
And look how beautiful each one of these is. So you're not only getting the delicious flavors of all of the bars, but you're getting this gorgeous presentation in a clear see-through sleeve, basically, so you can see the decadence as you look through. You get everything that you see there in that row. 2 of each of them at a one-time only price, a price that goes up at the end of the show. The process, Chris, really quickly, for painting on this beautiful detail. Talk about that.
I'm so glad you asked.
Yeah.
Essentially, you start with an empty mold, and the way to get the mold where you get the shininess of what you're seeing here,
Yeah.
makeup pads. Makeup pads,
Really?
yeah. And I'll say, Christine, where are the makeup pads? And my son will be, Chris, do you know how bad you, Dad, you know how bad you sound? Asking
yeah.
for the makeup pads. But that was years ago.
Just like an artist.
Yeah,
is
so
an
you
artist.
clean the mold with a makeup pad or a cotton ball, at which point we're taking a wire brush and we're flicking it into a wire brush.
Okay.
And then you're taking stripes of French white chocolate, 34% cocoa butter right here,
Wow.
striped onto the chocolate. And then you have a platinum cocoa butter that comes from France. You then have our own mixture, what we do in the end, and that's how the entire shell is created. So once that's created, you then cool it, and you then shell it with chocolate. You empty the chocolate out, and then you're doing the ganache. It takes about 36 hours to make a bar.
Well, I'm glad you're doing all
for
that
one
hard
bar.
work, and all we have to do is enjoy it and place the order for it today. 1,700 orders placed and 93394. We will let you know as we go through our 2 hours of Gourmet Holiday what's available. But like we said, 2 ship weeks, don't wait. Chris, always a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
So much
Praise
for
God.
bringing
Thanks
them.
for being here.
We
Appreciate it.
appreciate you. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks again.